You need a friend to encourage you. Listen to Christiana Bamidele. Issues of life is disturbing you. Listen to Christiana Bamidele. Be encouraged. Be encouraged.
Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of Be Encouraged with me, your host, Christiana Bamidele. Thank you for joining me again today. So today we're going to be talking about stress management. And before we go into that, let me just quickly say that mostly this will be addressing people that are going through stress or that are stressful, not because of normal day activities that are strenuous or something, but more like mental stress, like because you're going through some challenges and that is causing you some stressful moments right now. So the first thing I want you to have in mind is when you're faced with difficulties or challenges of life, change your mindset as seeing that as a mountain. And instead of that, see it as an opportunity to increase your capacity. Because you see, when you do not have that kind of challenge, you're not going to think outside the box. You're going to feel comfortable and relax in the state that you are. Whereas when you are faced with a mountain, when you are faced with a problem, you are forced to think outside the box, to think beyond the level that you are at that moment. And so it's not to be seen as a mountain, as a problem. And that's why I prefer the word challenge instead of problem. Because when you're seeing it as a problem, it's difficult for you to see solutions. English, right? But anyway, I think it's more of perception. But when you see it as a challenge is something that, yes, you feel that, okay, yeah, I can do this. I at least I can try to do it. So change your perspective, change your mindset about, facing challenges in life. Now, so when we talk about dealing with stress, so the first thing to do is for you to identify the stress. Identify what is causing the stress. If it has a name, you will be able to diagnose it and you will be able to find solution to it quickly, because it can be a new thing. It cannot be a new thing. It must have been faced by some people in the past, and even though you don't want to follow their path, or you may not have to follow their path, but you can use some methods that has been applied before. Or better still, you ask the Holy Spirit and the Holy Spirit will guide you. So the first thing to do is to identify. Don't say that, I just feel stressed. Identify what is causing the stress, diagnose it, give it a description so that you can be able to resolve it. So that's the first step, right? So the next thing to do is to deal with it. Now, when I say deal with it, doesn't mean that sweep it under the carpet. It doesn't mean that behave as if it's not existing. Because that's a mistake most people make. You don't deal with it, you just say, I'm dealing with it in my own way. In what way? There are ways to deal with it, and definitely not, one of it is not to sweep it under the carpet or to behave as if that challenge or that stressful thing is not existing. You cannot do as if it's not existing. So which is why I said number one thing is for you to identify it, because then you're not denying the fact that it's existing. And so we will go on in this to talk more on how to deal with it in the next episode. But before then, please go ahead and share this video with people around you, far and near, of course, in your contact. Like, comment, follow me on all my social media platforms. And by the time I see you next time, I want you to stay encouraged. I want you to know that God is with you. You're not alone. God bless you.
Yeah.